Okay friends, in the last video I have discussed about modern periodic law. Moseley proposed the modern periodic law. It consists actually the modern periodic table consists of 18 vertical columns and 7 horizontal rows. These vertical columns are called as groups and 7 horizontal rows are called as periods. The elements are classified into different periods. As of the first period consists of 2 elements. It is a very short period. Period number 2 and period number 3 are consisting of 8 elements each. These are called as very short periods. Then period number 4 and 5 are consisting of 18 elements. These are called as long periods. Period number 6 has 32 elements. That is nothing but a very long period. Period number 7 has nearly nowadays today it has 30 elements. It is an incomplete period. Okay, all these things we know. Now I am going to discussing about classification of the elements into groups. Groups. Idu along the period agide iga in a group of mele classification model. That is the vertical columns. There are the 18 vertical columns, you know, these are called as groups. There is a group 1 elements. We are going to call it as alkali metals. What are alkali metals? These are highly metallic in nature. These form ionic compounds. Okay. All these are nothing but what we are going to the group 1 elements are called as alkali metals. And group 2 elements, hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, there is rubidium, cesium and francium. Okay now, beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, like this, you know. See here please, the group 2 elements are called as alkaline earth metals. What are alkaline earth metals? See here please, group 1 elements are called alkali metals. There is a group 2 elements are called alkaline earth metals, and group there is 16 elements. 16th elements here. This is a boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Okay. Group 16th elements or 6th element are called as there is chalcogens. Why these are called as chalcogens? Because they can form ores. Majority of the ores are occur in oxides and sulfide form. Hence these are called as ore form elements, ore forming elements. Now the group 17th. Group 17th elements are called as halogens. What are halogens? Halogens means sea salt formation elements. Sea salt forming elements. Now these are called as halogens. Then group 18th or 8th. Group 18th or 8th are called as noble gases. ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಾವು ನೋಬಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ ಆರ್ ಇನರ್ಟ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟು different groups. Group 1 elements are called alkali metals. Group 2 elements are called alkaline earth metals. Group 16 elements are called chalcogens. Group 17 elements are called there is halogens. 18 elements are zero group or nothing but the what we are going to call as a noble gases or inert gases. Okay na? Then classification of the elements into different blocks. Whatever the elements present in this periodic table, these are classified into the different blocks. See here please, such as there are the 4 blocks, that is the S block, P block, D block and F block. This is a S block, this is a P block, this is a D block and this one is nothing but the F block. Okay. First 2 groups are called S block elements because in these elements the new electron enter into the whatever that is a S subshell. The general electronic configuration of this S block elements is that is a NS 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Here 1s1, 2s1, 3s1, 4s1. N is nothing but the period number or principal quantum number. The first group electronic configuration is the electronic configuration of the first group elements is 1s1 or ns1. Second group elements is ns2, but the S block elements is ns1 to 2. All these elements are having a ns1 configuration. These are having a ns2 configuration. Alkali metals and alkaline earth metals are belongs to S block. S block. Then the second one is a P block. The last 6 groups, that is group 13 to group 18 or 3 to 8, these are called as the P block elements. P block elements because the electron is enter into the P subshell in these elements. Okay, that is NS2, NP 1 to 6 is a general electronic configuration. In a P block elements, majority of the elements are non-metals. Okay, small number of elements are nothing but the metalloids and very small number of elements are nothing but the metals. In these what are P block elements. Then D, the middle 10 columns, these are called as the D block elements. Their properties are a transit between S and P block. ಇವುಗಳ ಗುಣಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳು ಎಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದರ ಜೊತೆ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರ್ತಾವ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳು ಈ ತೆರನಾದಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರ್ತಾವ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಟ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಎಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್. ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕಾಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಇವುಗಳಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ? ದೇರ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ is a transit between S and P block elements. The general electronic configuration of these transition elements is a N inert gas, N minus 1 D 1 to 10, N S 1 to 2, N minus 1 D 1 to 10, N S 1 to 2. It is the general electronic configuration of the transition elements. Then F block elements, at the bottom of the periodic table, there are the 2 series. One is the lanthanoid series and other one is a actinoid series. Okay. Now, in these elements, these are called as the inner transition elements. Actually, their position is in between this S block as well as a D block. S ಮತ್ತು D ನಡುವೆ ಇದರ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಯಾವುದರದು ಎಫ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. Hence, these are called as the inner transition elements. The general electronic configuration of these inner F block elements is n minus 2. Okay, n minus 2 F 1 to 14, n minus 1 D, there is a 0 to 1, then n S2. It is a general electronic configuration of which one? There is a F block elements. F block elements. Okay, now like this. These elements are classified into the 4 blocks, such as a S block, P block, D block, and a F block. First 2 groups are S block. The last 6 groups are called P block. Middle 10 groups are called D block. Bottom 2 rows are called F block. Okay, now what are the merits of this modern periodic table? This table is made easy to remember the elements and their position. ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಮಗೆ ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಳ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಲಿಥಿಯಂ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಇದಾವ, ಇನರ್ಟ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇದಾವ, ಹೌದಾ? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ಈಸಿ ಟು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. Second one is the table is based on the electronic configuration. Therefore, that indicates the element belongs to the which group. That group number is indicates that the number of electrons present in the valency cell of that atom. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಆಟಮ್ ಯಾವ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ನೊಳಗೆ ಇರ್ತದ, ಹೌದಾ? ಆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಗರೇಷನ್ದೊಳಗೆ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ದೊಳಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತಾವೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅದರ ವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ ಸೆಲ್ದೊಳಗೆ ಇರ್ತಾವ. ದ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ ಸೆಲ್ of an element. Then a third one is whatever the defects found in that Mendeleev's table. Mendeleev's table ಒಳಗೆ ಏನು ಡಿಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾವ, all those defects are rectified in this modern periodic table. ಅವುಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ರೆಕ್ಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. And then this table is easily classified into the elements as a S block, P block, D block, and a F block. Then what are the demerits of this periodic table, modern periodic table? The position of the hydrogen is uncertain. It can be placed in group 1 or group 4 or 14 or group 17. 17ದೊಳಗೂ ಇಡ್ಬೋದಾ, 14ದೊಳಗೂ ಇಡ್ಬೋದಾ, ಗ್ರೂಪ್ 1ದೊಳಗೂ ಇಡ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ periodic table that should be arranged in group 1 on the basis of its electronic configuration only. But hydrogen is a gas, but other elements are solids, metals. Okay? All alkali metals possess a positive oxidation state. But hydrogen can possess a positive as well as a negative oxidation state. Now, the second demerit is these F block elements cannot be placed or cannot be arranged in this table. He kept in separate 2 rows. He doesn't arrange these elements in that table. These are the 2 important demerits of that Mendeleev's modern periodic table. modern periodic table. Okay friends, this is about the basic idea about the what a periodic table. Okay now, you know, see here the modern periodic table is a already you know the it has a 18 vertical columns groups and 7 horizontal rows. These are classified into the periods. The first period has a 2, second and third are having a 8 elements, and then 4 and 5th periods have having 18 elements. There is a 6th period has a 32 elements. There is a very long period. The last period is the 7th period is a incomplete period. Okay now. Now after the classification of the elements into periods, these are classified into the groups. Group 1 elements are nothing but the alkali metals. Group 2 elements are nothing but the alkaline earth metals. Group 16 elements are called as chalcogens. 17th halogens. 18th noble gases or zero group elements or inert gases. Okay now. Then these elements, whatever the elements in the periodic table, again these are classified into the 4 blocks: S block, P block, D block, F block. S block means what are first 2 groups, group 1 and group 2 elements. These are called as S block elements because in these elements the electron enter into the S subcell. The general electronic configuration of these elements is NS1 to 2. Then P block elements, the last 6 columns are called as the P block elements. In these elements the electron enter into the P subcell. The general electronic configuration is NS2 NP126. Okay. Then D block, the middle 10 columns elements are called as the D block elements. Their properties are a transit between S and P block because of their position is in between S and P block. These are called as transition elements. General electronic configuration is inert gas N-1 D 1 to 10 N S 1 to 2. Then the bottom 2 rows are called F block elements. These are called as the inner transition elements because actually their position is in between S block and D block. Transition and S block elements. Therefore, these are called as the inner transition. The general electronic configuration is inert gas N-2 F 1 to 14 N-1 D 0 to 1 NS2 is the general electronic configuration of the F block elements. These are the transition elements, inner transition. Here these are the non-metals, these are the metals. S block, all except hydrogen, all S block, D block, F block are nothing but the metals. Few number of P block elements are also metals. Majority of the P block elements are non-metals. Okay na? And again a small number of elements in the P block elements are acts as a metalloids. Again these elements are classified into metals, non-metals and metalloids. Silicon, germanium, arsenic. Okay na? Boron, arsenic, silicon, germanium. These are acts as a metalloids, the elements which behaves as a metals as well as a non-metals. These are called as a metalloids. S and D block and F block elements are completely metals. In P block, large number of elements are non-metals: nitrogen, oxygen, chlorine, halogens, inert gases, sulfur, phosphorus. Okay, now these are nothing but the non-metals. Like this, we are going to classify the elements. The elements of a S and a P block, S and a P block, except this inert gas, zero group elements, these are called as representative elements. Representative elements ಅಂತಾರೆ. ನೋಬಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇನ್ನು ಉಳಿದಂಥ ಎಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ರೀಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನೋ ದ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಇನರ್ಟ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ರೈಟ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ರೈಟ್ ದಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇದೇನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ದ completion of S and P orbitals, the filling up of S and P orbitals is complete because of these inert gases are placed at the extreme right. This table is easy to remember the position as well as the properties of the elements. Second one is the number of electrons present in the valence cell is the same as its group number. Third one, he rectified whatever the defects found in that Mendeleev's table. Then a fourth one is the position of the whatever that is inert gases is extreme right, that indicates the completion of the filling up of S and P orbital is over. Okay, and then what he classified the elements as a S, P and D, F block clearly. Clear ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಸ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್, ಪಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಮತ್ತು ಡಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್, ಎಫ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದು. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಮೇನ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿಸ್ classification of the elements. Okay friends, today I am going to stop here.